the people who practice consent the most and the most accurately are sex workers, prostitutes, runs girls.
Yes.
It's just that normal girls who are capable of these activities, they want to still retain the dignity and the femininity of being a normal girl.
Yes.
Hello guys and welcome back to Sango Brotherhood podcast. Let's roll.
Yeah, so this is Judith, our new co-host.
Yes.
Co-host, wow,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Guest host.
Guest host, yeah.
Okay.
This is Jagram, Senju, and Ye. That's all we are. You can follow her on.
I actually have a podcast, The Hub with Judith Jae, and we talk about lifestyle, inspiration, and of course relationships. That's about it. I'm not really
Where can the people get your podcast?
Okay, yeah, you can come to my Instagram page on Judith Jae. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like on Google, Spotify.
Yeah, that's too.
Alright. So the Hub with Judith Jae on
Yes.
Spotify. Guys, please go and follow her.
Yeah.
Show her support.
Today we are discussing about. We've been wanting to discuss about consent from a lady's point of view.
From a lady's point of view.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we have here today.
Yeah, I think from our account we've done maybe 6 episodes on consent.
And no lady was there.
We've had ladies on the podcast, but we never. I think we may have. Remember, there was a rape hoax. So remember, there was this rape hoax
Okay.
wherein the pastor or the woman, a 19-year-old woman, went to see her pastor, and the pastor prayed for her and anointed her and had sex with her, and then she came out to say that she was raped. Right? But as she's describing her ordeal, she tells us how the pastor said she should lie down. She laid down.
As an adult, 19-year-old.
Yes.
Okay.
She's pregnant, 5 months pregnant.
She was already 5 months pregnant?
Yeah, she's married. She's also married.
Okay.
Right? The pastor told her to lie down. She lay down. He told her to remove her clothes. She removed her clothes. And he said that he would put the anointing oil on his yeah. And they had sex. And then she came out, and maybe she told her mother what happened, and the mother got angry or something, and then they reported to the police, and so it became a rape story. So we talked about that with Ife, but she took it to the angle of Sele. If you remember, she said, "Oh, it happens a lot in Sele and stuff like that."
I have no idea how it happens.
So the question is, what is consent?
I mean, basically, consent is just like an agreement, right?
Okay.
And sometimes it could be verbal or non-verbal. But I think, yeah, it could be verbal or non-verbal. But at least you should make sure that the person is agreeing. Yeah, comfortable. Yes.
No, she said
And
agreeing.
agreeing, and it could be just like a nod.
Okay.
Really?
Yes, like non-verbal. It could be a nod. Like,
So
okay,
like-
yeah, I agree.
What are the non-verbal mode of agreement?
Okay, you know what? What is our consent?
Green lights.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
We have an episode called Green Lights and Red Flags. Guys, check it out.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the consent we're talking about.
Yes.
Talk about intimacy. Okay,
Yeah, I guess.
Sex.
Yes.
Call it what it is. What's
Now,
intimacy?
what-
Intimacy
now,
is like
a guy is making out with himself. Then after the whole ordeal, you're not gonna report that. Oh, the guy raped me.
Okay. I have a problem with people who like say it's a rape situation because if you do not agree, I mean, if you do not consent to the whole thing, how can you? I don't know.
That's the point. Right?
this is how we do it. I think we should try it like this. Let's be practical.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're speaking about some girl, well, there's this girl that went and said she did. Use a real story.
Okay, we have the case of those basketballers, those college students.
Yes.
They have a video.
Okay.
They recorded the video of them. Oh, this girl agreeing to having sex with them.
Yes.
Okay.
They had sex. The girl now went to, I think she told her boyfriend or something like that, that
That was a rape
it was a rape situation.
No, it was Ohio. She went to police
Yes.
that she was raped.
She was raped. And there was a recording of her agreeing to having sex with them. But the students lost their scholarship and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, that's blackmail now.
Yes.
I don't know.
So that's what I'm trying to say, that what my point of view is that consent doesn't exist, because
Wow.
if you give someone consent and you can take it back,
After the fact.
After the fact.
That doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's what we're trying to find out. Yeah, do you have a story? Do you have a positive story of consent, like a manner in which you obtained consent, or a story where someone's consent was withdrawn?
Not really. I've almost been blackmailed. Like,
Yeah. Tell that story. I think I know this story. But tell it.
okay, let me tell you the most recent.
Don't dox. Okay, yeah, the most recent one.
I'll just tell my own most recent story.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay, it's not really about consent, Sha.
But speak. Let's see.
So, like, I feel if you have like female friends, right?
Yes.
And you guys have like a vibe where like we can chill, go out, hang out, chill, and then maybe we'll go back to my house, and we have sex.
Going back to your house, understanding what the house means, right?
Like, if you are going to a guy's house,
for God's sake,
at 10 p.m. at night, it means you are going to sleep, or at least you are going to.
We are going to collect. You have to speak English.
So we went out the other day.
Yeah.
Right. And while
you bought her food, bought her
fish, bought her
suya,
bought her drinks.
In the hopes that she's going to give you.
No, not in the hopes of anything.
We're just hanging out.
Just hanging out that
as men and women.
Work hard. That was just.
Oh, it's a Friday night.
Yeah, like work hard.
Or maybe
try
Sunday.
to Nigeria, pay our tax.
Right.
That was have fun.
Okay.
You know, the person I went out with had a date, a female. So we were 3, right? So I didn't have anybody. So I asked her to call a friend. And the friend and I, we had history, like we had a little misunderstanding.
Oh, misunderstanding.
Yes.
Okay.
So they called her and she came. And when she came, we tried to make up for the last time that, oh, this is what happened, it was a misunderstanding, no vex, this blah, blah, blah. So now, this time now, while we were there, where we were drinking and eating, while I was toasting her, not toasting her per se, but like trying to
erase. Raising her.
I'm marinating the chicken. Like,
it's Riz.
Putting all the curry and things on the chicken.
Right.
So I told her that you need to tell me, are you a hookup girl or you are a normal girl?
Wow.
Right? So that, no, like, I didn't
there's a cost to
yes,
this.
do you understand?
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, now. And she was like, okay, this was what she said. Me, I was trying to make a distinction so that we don't have any
misunderstandings.
Do you understand?
The misunderstanding you had, was it in this context?
Yes. It was in this context the first time. Do you understand?
Okay.
I did not know. Now, this was the problem the first time. I did not know that she had such expectation of me. Do you understand?
Okay.
Like me, I just felt, okay, she's going in the morning. I make sure if she wants to eat, she eats. I pay for her boat. Right?
Okay, but she was expecting something that's like a monetary amount.
And I did not know. Like,
okay.
I did not know she was expecting. If I know she was expecting a monetary, we would have had the conversation.
Right.
And maybe I'll say, oh, I did not know I was supposed to pay for sex. Do you understand?
Okay.
No, it's simple.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm supposed to pay for the sex. Or I'm not paying for the sex, or you are just broke. I just need some cash.
Yes.
So what happened?
So then now she said, she asked me that, why don't I have a girlfriend? I said, like, I don't have a girlfriend because I don't have a girlfriend. Like, yeah. And she was saying, oh, so I just want to be, I just want us to be knocking and I was like,
yes, no, like,
what do you want to do? Like, what are we talking about? Like,
right.
Even if we meet 10 times, what are we really talking about?
The future of Nigeria.
So she now said, okay, if we are going to be friends, is it that she can call me? Why do women always have to attach
finish that thought?
Monetary value to being friends with the guy or having sex with the guy?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. When I said women, I just mean like a greater number, not like
a significant portion. Yes.
So she was like, if we're going to be friends and having sex, that is she that she can come whenever she needs something and I'll provide and will I even pay her rent? And I was like, okay, I'll pay your rent.
Right.
I said, okay, I'll pay your rent.
So if I pay your rent for the year, then I can call as many times as long as I have a place to live.
Do you understand?
That makes sense.
So I said, okay, I'll pay your rent. Like, it's nothing. I'll pay your rent. She now said, okay. Meanwhile, she still did not give me the distinction So in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe me and this guy. And me, I was just even being nice because the first time we met, I don't collect a number because I would know I'm not even feeling you. Like on a normal day, we're not going to be on the like.
So she was a munch.
Basically, so I was just throughout that time, I was just being a nice guy. Like, let me keep up, talk, just talk about these things. So like, she wanted to spend the night with me.
That night.
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the way the conversation went, just like she said, non-verbal.
Okay.
You know, girls give you green lights.
Yeah.
But the green light is not like, guy, I want to fuck you. It's just like.
Okay.
So.
Right.
So we finished, right?
Finished what?
We finished eating.
Okay.
We left. It was time to go to the house. I dropped from the car. She didn't want to drop from the car initially.
Right.
Right. Then she later dropped from the car.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the house, watch movies, blah blah blah. We had sex. In the morning now.
Hallelujah, right.
In the morning it's time to go.
Okay.
Right. I booked the boat.
Okay.
For her.
Okay.
She now asked me that, okay, do you want to pay the boat guy? See, just see this scam. She asked me, do you want to pay the boat guy? Or you will transfer the money to me so that I will pay the boat guy?
Mm-hmm.
I said, fine, I will transfer the money to you so that you pay the boat guy.
Mm-hmm.
The boat is like 900 or 700. I said, I transfer 7,000.
Wow.
Right?
Okay. This guy is kind though.
She saw the alert of 7,000.
Yeah.
She now said, is this what you are giving me?
Wow.
Like, she was like, is this what you are giving me? That was how you did the last time. It was your brother that now sent me 10,000. My hair scatter. I wanted to call my brother like, bro, like, because me, I don't understand. Like, if I had known that you are, I would not even probably have sex with you. I won't even take you to my house. Because now, my neighbors will hear all this talk. Do you understand?
Yeah,
like,
and she can make a scene and embarrass you.
She now wanted to make a scene. And I said, okay. And I quickly connected my Bluetooth to my speakers and I started playing music. I like loud music. And I was like, please calm down, please.
Jesus.
If I had known you are a prostitute, this was what I was saying. If I had known
in those words, like you said this to her.
Yes, like if I had known you are a prostitute and you fuck for money, I will not bring you to my house and I will not even do this.
Wow.
I thought we had an understanding. Like I did not know. You should have told me that this is your hustle. Then she now said, "Oh, you know, a prostitute,
like she's saying that that's an insult.
Yeah, like
she took it as an insult.
Yeah, she took it as an insult. I'm insulting her for calling her a prostitute. So I now apologize again. Okay, I'm sorry for calling you. I'm sorry for calling you a prostitute.
Men cannot win.
I transferred 3,000 to make it 10,000, and I begged her that please, the boat is almost here. Can you just
carry your kayak?
She now said, no, she's not going to go. That I should do whatever I want to do. That do I want to beat her? Do I want to beat her? And I said no. But like, so I was getting angry already. Like,
yeah.
What's wrong with you? Like,
and she knows that. She knows that.
No, and me, I was smoking my. So like, this early in the morning, you need to go. Normally, like
that's the tradition.
You need to go.
Walk of shame. That's what they call it. You walk shame down to the car.
That's how we did. That was how we drag. And I told her, look, I will send someone to come and carry you from here. Now, if you don't behave yourself, I was pissed off already. She just did. She now left. Is that not
the fucked up part is that she knows where you live now.
No, it's not even the fuck up part because if you come to look for me, I will not allow you to enter my house.
No, I know, but like she does know where you live.
Yeah,
that's like dangerous.
Isn't that armed robbery?
It has to. What do you think of his story?
Okay. Wait. It's well. I don't know, but I think the whole issue was not properly communicated.
Who failed?
Who did communicate?
Maybe she.
Maybe.
Yeah, because she would have actually told you
that, bros, it's 10,000.
You get. Yeah, she would have made it like transactional. Okay, I give you this, you give me this, instead of like demanding.
Then I will choose whether to Continue.
he says that consent doesn't exist. You say that the communication is poor. I say I agree with both of them, but also the people who practice consent the most and the most accurately are sex workers, prostitutes, runs girls.
Yes.
It's just that normal girls who are capable of these activities,
Yes.
they want to still retain the dignity and the
That is
femininity
problem.
of being a normal girl.
Yes.
But on reality, you're a prostitute who requires money to have sex with somebody. But you don't have the guts or the stamina to stand on the road.
Yes.
Like those hard-working girls, they work very hard.
For their money, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think they said
In the rain.
hookup girl is different from prostitute actually.
Escort, hookup girl, whatever the case may be. Those girls are, the street girls, you have to give them the maximum respect.
Yeah. They own their shit.
Right? Because the other ones, you need phone call, you need contacts, you can talk on WhatsApp.
You need data.
You know what I mean? Like, so there's an issue. You understand? I think that they are the true practitioners of consent. Because in my humble experience, I have never received consent in my life. If consent is an agreement, what is an agreement? Offer. Right? Acceptance. Right? Is when there's consideration that it becomes a contract. Consideration makes it a prostitutional encounter, which we're not doing here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm in a date, right? And this is a real story. I want to kiss this girl, right? She says she's leaving by 8 o'clock. This is real.
8 p.m.
Yes. She says she's leaving by 8 o'clock. So I was like, damn, this girl is going soon. With my own style, if I act now, I'm sure that she'll still have time to change and go home. If I walk very quickly. Right? So I'm like, how do I kiss this girl now? Right? Because as a guy, your life is constantly, with women, you're constantly facing that fear of rejection.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And every guy knows, without anybody telling him, that you can't ask a girl, can I kiss you? You can't.
You said no. Like
girls will tell you that it's not romantic. That they prefer when the guy just goes for it.
First kiss, what is more special to you? If it happens spontaneously in the heat of the moment or if the guy asks permission?
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
I would say the heat of the moment.
Okay. What does that say about consent?
I think that in the moment it's not about consent. It's because it's the feeling of the situation.
But that's the problem. If I just go for it and she doesn't like it, it's sexual assault.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I become president in 20 years' time, she'll say, one time. This is real because Steven Tyler, the leader of Aerosmith, a woman came out and said 50 years ago, in 1973, we had sex and it's like I didn't consent because he's very rich and for his financial prowess, and me, I was a poor girl. I didn't have the requisite power to give consent at that time. This is a man that put her through school and told his parents that he wants to marry her. So that's the problem. The problem is the people who are giving consent are actually prostitutes. Because the prostitute will tell you, these are the things I'm doing. The escorts, you say, I can do this, I can do this. If you want to do this one, you pay me extra money. You understand? If you want me to stay in your house, and the beautiful part, they leave unprompted. Am I wrong? You don't have to be like, she has places to go. But that one is willing to wait to make a scene. And people pay extra money for the escorts because they are what? Professional. They're not there asking you, well, don't you have girlfriend? Like, fuck off. That question is like an assault. I feel assaulted. Right? Because there was one say, why don't you have a girlfriend?
That's what they ask. You are okay now.
She asked me, "Do you live alone?" Right? Yes. So she's asking me, girls, and they'll ask you 15,000 questions. That 15,000 questions is good because it shows that, okay, let me just establish some things. Do you have a job? So that by the time I have sex with you, I'm not having sex with a jobless man. Right?
Like useless.
Right? I asked this girl one question back. I said, "Do you live alone?" She said, "Yes, with my family." I said, "Okay."
Oh my God.
I was like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm finished." Yes, with my family. That is consent in a nutshell. Right? Yes, I live alone. Right? But I do it with my family. So by the time you've agreed with yes and you came to the house to have sex with her, you come out and meet the father and the brother and you're finished. So I think maybe the question, maybe if I can rephrase his question is, how does a man obtain consent?
By asking. You ask for it.
But you just said that it's not nice or romantic to ask a girl.
I didn't say so.
Okay,
So if I can ask a girl, can I fuck you?
Yes, you can.
You have bumped you have scattered your chances of having sex.
See,
that's one.
Because she'll say that's too forward.
See, practically, right? When I went to serve with Cross River, I did that because in Cross River I tried things that normally try.
Yeah.
So my first 2 weeks there, I went to this cyber cafe and it was this family that owns the cyber cafe. So the man has like 3 daughters. 2 were always at the cyber cafe. And one of them like slim, nice, big breasts.
Slim with big breasts is life. That's what we need.
Bro, you understand?
Yeah.
So like I approached her. So am I being too wrong?
No.
No, bro, we don't care. She's a host. So she's part of us. She's part of the brotherhood. So let's go.
So I go there almost every day.
For what? To make photocopy.
No.
To just sit down.
To see the girl.
I'll just sit and chat.
Or are you sending emails?
No, I'll just chat my phone. Like,
hunting grounds.
So, look at the environment. It's like a village. So just now taking the
scenery,
the
atmosphere
and everything. So now we started talking blah blah blah.
The one with big breasts.
Yeah, even I talked to all of them, just general talk, and we were getting along. Then I told her one day that, look, let's just be fucking.
Nice.
And she was like, someone that was liking me. When the girl is liking you, will know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I was supposed to say.
What did she say?
She laughed it off. She didn't even say anything. She just laughed it off.
Did you follow it?
Today, I didn't fuck that girl. Today, I have not fucked that girl.
Exactly. Because
this is someone that if I have said.
If you had gone through the smooth, romantic, I like you
several times,
I'll feed you.
But I've not some of her friends. Yeah. Right? But she never fucked me.
Yeah. What do you think of that story?
But I mean, she didn't want to. If you had gone through, she didn't want to.
He has to go through some steps, and you know these steps.
That's part of the consenting.
It's not that I'm saying. Consent. That I think consent does not exist because if I should ask you, you have to give an offer. Okay, I want to fuck you. You say accept. That's not consenting actually. If I say that cannot happen because most girls will not allow.
Yeah, and that's why if he played his game well, if he really wanted to,
game.
The
game.
Why must it be a game? Consent is not a game.
Is it men? We just want.
Sorry, let her finish. We're not letting her talk.
Okay, yeah, but
you say if you play this game well, hold up.
Well, I don't mean like game.
You use the word. Own it. Stand on that word.
Okay, if he had asked her to be his girl.
But that guy doesn't want to date her.
Yeah, and I appreciate the fact that he told her we want to fuck her. Right. And she laughed at.
But she laughed at? What's the result?
She did not.
Tell us what happened. Did you fuck?
No.
Good.
Now the rest that you fuck. Did you ask them that?
No, I didn't ask that.
You learned your lesson.
We just.
As guys, we learned this lesson from a very young age. We learn them, and that's the thing. Like, fine girls like you're in JS1. It's SS3 boys you'll be talking to.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
Level.
If by any chance you are dating an SS3 boy, no girl in your class can talk to you. Your seniors can't talk to you. They can't send you. They can't say, "Oh, go and game." What?
You know my
Exactly. Big time. Like, That's standard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the question now is, like, okay, obviously we've left that dynamic, right? And we're now in a situation where men and women are now like basically on equal footing, right? Women allegedly want sex, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know if it's more. I don't know the statistics.
No, not in proportion. Just in general, women like sex.
Men too.
Men too. Very good. So a woman likes sex. A man likes sex. And as a man, if I meet a woman today, say, "Oh, baby, how are you? Fine. What's your name? My name is this. Your name? My name is that." And I say, "Oh, I want to have sex with you."
But why are you throwing it? Like, why are you being so like forward like that?
Because you just said there's a game that you have to play. You have to.
I don't have to play the game.
Pretend.
So people are kind of like rude. So when you throw that at them, it's kind of like rude.
So what's the nicest way?
I guess that's the way.
I don't even want to know who you are. All I just want to know is your name and have sex with you. Because your breast is very nice and shapely.
No, you should ask. Okay, now if she's not a normal girl,
yeah,
she would find that rude.
A normal girl.
No, you guys.
Yes.
We don't know.
Wait.
But we don't know any normal girl now.
How do you differentiate?
You ask. Okay.
Are you a normal girl or are you a harlot?
I want to.
Even there are questions. Then. If I ask you that, you find it.
I'll rather you ask me that than just telling me you want to fuck me. Why would you walk up to me and just say you want to fuck me?
No.
Wait, if you ask me are you a normal girl, that's even more of an insult.
No, that's not normal. Like you guys use the term normal.
What's the word? How do you say?
Or whatever.
So what's the best question?
I don't know. You ask
Yeah, yes to help us.
Because look at him, he ended up dry. He traveled all the way to Calabar and he came back with nothing.
What are the terminologies? Like, what are the words that? Like, okay, what has been your worst experience with a guy in this scenario?
This kind of scenario.
Yes. Tell us the truth.